As organizations continue to embrace Agile, the Scrum Master's role has become buoyant. This buoyancy has surfaced an issue of contention that brings prominence to a struggle that I see many Scrum Masters encounter. Agile has evolved and adapted and become an integral part of countless organizations worldwide. Yet, there's one persistent challenge that I have seen haunt many Agile practitioners, regardless of their experience level. A lurking dread that keeps us awake at night, tossing and turning. This, my fellow Agile enthusiasts, is every Scrum Master's worst nightmare. And in this video, we're going to shine a light underneath the bed. We'll be investigating the dark corners of a Scrum Master's night horrors, illuminating and exposing an issue of contention that many of us face. Join me. Let us unravel the mysteries of this boogeyman. I'd like to begin this horror story here with a dream that initially draws us into the world of Agile. Agile promises a utopian vision of software development, teams working harmoniously, delivering valuable increments of software frequently, and adapting seamlessly to change. This is a world where collaboration thrives, customers are delighted, teams are high-performing entities, and the Scrum Master has one mandate: to yield a high-performing team that produces working software, to foster the most optimal environment for our teams to thrive. This is the criteria in which our effectiveness is based on. And this, my friends, is where the night terrors begin. The role of a Scrum Master is incomparable. There is no parallel. There isn't another occupation that is synonymous to that of an Agile practitioner, because this is the only career in which you are tasked to pave a route towards your own obsolescence. Your movement within your team is to shine a light and guide your team towards a path where you are no longer needed, a path where your presence is obsolete. Paradoxically, your proficiency is contingent on your ability to render yourself redundant. When you have built your team to full maturity, you've worked tirelessly to remove impediments, resolve conflicts, and foster a culture of collaboration. The team matures, becomes self-organizing and high-performing, and suddenly, it seems as though you're no longer needed. Your presence and value is then subject to interrogation, and understandably so. The ultimate goal is to create a self-sustaining, high-performing team that operates independently within the Agile framework. The reason we're hired in the first place is to guide our teams into full Agile maturity, and once they are mature, what next? This is a question that I have seen others grapple with. However, this is where a fundamental misunderstanding often occurs. The Scrum Master's role may evolve but does not become obsolete. The misconception that a high-performing Agile team no longer needs a Scrum Master is far from reality. Rather, this is where the journey begins. In fact, the value of a seasoned Scrum Master becomes even more evident and pronounced once a team has reached maturity. Regardless of the level, every team needs a dedicated person specifically tasked to study the current processes the team is engaged in and to render solutions and action items tailored to that specific team. It's not a one-size-fits-all. What may work on one team may be a complete disaster for another. Sustaining a high-performing team is not easy because as humans, we are subject to revert to old habits and processes, defaulting to the path of least resistance, which is usually the way things were done before. It's in these moments of adversity that true Agile champions emerge. Teams evolve, new members may be added, old members may leave. This evolution undoubtedly leaves a gaping hole in your team's skill set and disrupts the balance you've worked so hard to achieve. With this evolution, sustaining a lofty performance will pose a significant challenge. The beautiful thing about the Agile mindset is that it is impossible to reach full agility. It's a learning process, and we ourselves must be students of the game, consciously learning, growing, and refining our skills. And once you understand this as a Scrum Master, a mature team is only the stepping stone to where the team actually needs to be. And we are tasked to continuously learn and study our teams to seek higher level of efficiency within our processes. No matter how mature a team is, there's always room for continuous improvement, from improving the team's efficiency by continuously identifying and eliminating sources of waste in the development process, to developing strategies to identifying and mitigating risks ahead of time. When your team has reached this nightmare of maturity, there are many opportunities that can be brought into fruition. This could be the perfect opportunity to instigate DevOps practices to enable faster and more reliable delivery of software. This could be the perfect time to play a key role in increasing the overall business agility by sharing our best practices with other teams. This paradoxical nightmare is not a sign of failure. It's a testament of success. It signifies that your team has grown, evolved, and embraced the agile ways of working. It is a reflection of your effectiveness as a Scrum Master. You've played your part so well that your team has become self-sufficient. It's a testament to your effectiveness as a facilitator. It's the point where you transcend from a Scrum Master to a change catalyst, guiding not just teams but entire organizations towards agile maturity. This nightmare is your stepping stone to your continued success in this dynamic and ever-evolving landscape. That was deep.